a dense, moonlit jungle with towering trees. The leaves sway eerily in the wind, casting long shadows on the narrow trail. In the distance, the sound of howling animals echoes through the jungle. They knew they shouldn't have come. The jungle had been off limits for decades. But when you're young and reckless, boundaries blur, and curiosity becomes an unstoppable force. Ellie, 13 years old, short brown hair, sharp green eyes, and an air of mystery around her. Liam, 12 years old, energetic, loud, always the one to keep the group's spirits high. Slightly lanky, with curly dark hair. Tara, 11 years old, a tough, confident tomboy, always ready to climb the highest tree or jump over the deepest ditch. Alex, 13 years old, Ellie's twin brother, much quieter than her, but with a sharp mind for details. Maya, 10 years old, the youngest, shy and unsure. Her bright blue eyes dart nervously. The group walks deeper into the jungle, surrounded by thick vines and towering trees. The moon is now completely hidden, and the only light comes from their weakening flashlights. Strange glowing eyes peer from the bushes, and the air is thick with fog. The ground is uneven, covered in roots, and strange sounds echo in the distance: whispers, low growls, and rustling leaves. It wasn't long before the jungle seemed to close in on them. The air grew heavier, the shadows longer, and the feeling of being watched crawled up their spines. Ellie walks at the front, her jaw clenched as she tries to mask her growing anxiety. Her flashlight flickers, and for a moment she thinks she sees a shadow move. Liam is just behind, still trying to keep the mood light. "Did you guys hear that? It's probably just an animal, right?" Tara leads the rear, spinning her pocket knife nervously. "It's fine. We'll be out of here soon. Stay close." Maya holds onto Alex's arm, too afraid to speak. Her eyes are wide, reflecting the fear she's trying to contain. Alex keeps glancing behind them as if expecting someone or something to be following. He grips the map tightly, even though it's useless now. The trail they followed has disappeared. The group reaches a small clearing, but the atmosphere is suffocating. The trees bend inward like claws, and the jungle floor is covered in decaying leaves and bones. In the background, a shadowy figure lurks, unseen by the children, except for a pair of glowing red eyes peeking from behind a tree. They weren't alone. Something had been watching them ever since they crossed the jungle's threshold. Something ancient, something hungry. Maya freezes, clutching her rabbit tighter. She turns slowly, her eyes widening in terror as she sees the shadow moving behind the trees. Ellie whirls around but sees nothing. Her face hardens. "Don't scare everyone, Maya. We just need to keep moving." Liam laughs nervously. "Yeah, we're all just imagining things, right?" Alex is not so sure. He stares at the same spot as Maya. "Let's not stop for too long." Tara tries to push them forward. "We're wasting time. Whatever it is, we can handle it." As the group moves forward, the jungle becomes more unnatural. The trees seem alive, their twisted branches reaching out like hands. Suddenly, Liam steps into a pit hidden under the leaves. The ground collapses beneath him, revealing a deep, narrow hole lined with sharpened sticks. Liam hangs on by the edge, his flashlight falling into the abyss below. The jungle had laid its pie. Liam's face twists in terror as he dangles over the pit. "Help! Don't let me fall." Ellie immediately grabs his arm, her muscles straining. "Hold on, we're getting you out." Tara runs over and kneels beside him, pulling with all her strength. "You're not going anywhere, Liam." Maya screams, backing away, while Alex stands frozen, staring into the pit, noticing strange symbols carved into the sticks. As they pull Liam from the pit, the jungle seems to come alive. The trees creak and shift, and from the shadows, faint whispers drift through the air. The jungle speaks, an ancient voice calling their names, warning them. The trees bend lower, almost as if they are listening, waiting. The jungle wasn't just alive, it was aware. It had been waiting for them, and now it spoke in hushed tones, calling them deeper into its heart. Maya falls to her knees, covering her ears, tears streaming. Maya falls to her knees, covering her ears, tears streaming down her face. "Make it stop! Make it stop!" Ellie tries to shake her. "We have to keep moving. It's messing with our heads." Liam clutches his chest, shaking with fear, unable to speak. Tara looks around frantically, her usual confidence faltering. "It's not real. It's just in our heads." Alex murmurs under his breath, staring at the symbols on the trees. "No, it's real. It's always been here. The group stumbles upon a massive, ancient tree with roots that twist unnaturally into the ground. In the center of the tree is a gaping maw-like opening, dark and bottomless. The whispers grow louder, almost deafening. The glowing red eyes are now visible in the shadows, circling them. The kids are trapped, surrounded by the jungle itself. There was no escape. The jungle had brought them here for a reason. Ellie stands in front of the group, shaking but determined. We need to face it. It won't let us go unless we do. Liam clings to Tara, his jokes long gone. What does it want from us? Tara glares at the eyes in the shadows, brandishing her knife. If it wants a fight, I'll give it one. Maya clutches her rabbit, whispering to herself, her mind unraveling. We shouldn't have come, we shouldn't have. Alex steps forward, his eyes fixated on the tree. It's not just the jungle. We need to destroy it. The group, battered and bruised, bursts from the jungle, stumbling into the light of dawn. Behind them, the jungle looms ominously, but the whispers have stopped. The red eyes are gone, and the jungle is still once more. The kids fall to their knees, exhausted, but alive. The jungle had let them go. For now. But they knew the truth. They had faced something far older, far black. Ellie collapses, tears in her eyes. We survived, but we can never go back. Liam stares at the jungle, still shaking. I'll never forget those eyes, those whispers. Tara sits beside them, her tough exterior cracking. We were lucky. Next time, we might not be. Maya remains silent, clutching her rabbit tightly, her face pale and haunted. Alex watches the jungle with a haunted expression. It's not over. It's never over.